Check 2. No, we're just fucking with you. Super J and Mad Mike here as always on our Wrestle Cave YouTube channel, bringing to you guys the coolest reviews, the best action figure unboxings, the best fucking collection, and the best action figure matches out there on YouTube. We're WWE super fans, and we know you guys are too, so be part of it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have subscribed, all over 1,000 of you, thank you very much. And thank you for all your comments. We do appreciate it.
Goldberg,
we want to do the Goldberg thank you right here to all of our fans, all of our subscribers. You guys rock. You're what makes it happen. Yep. We have a lot of fun doing it because we know that people are out there enjoying it. So like, comment, tell us what you guys think, and tell us what matches you want to see and shit like that. So
and we're not in the cave. We're in the Wrestle Garage.
Yeah, we're not in the cave. You know,
as you can see.
We're in the Wrestle Garage here in Wrestle City. And we're going to start doing this because we feel a little bit more comfortable. We can be ourselves out here, and we don't got to worry about, you know, just trying to be politically correct or any bullshit like that.
And cigarettes.
Yeah, so cigarettes, cigars, beers, whatever. Super J and Mad Mike, we're bringing you these fucking reviews now, and you guys are going to like them, I'm telling you. So anyway, April 25th edition of Smackdown Live. We're a few weeks here after WrestleMania 33, which was legendary. I was there. And then you had the Superstar Shakeup take effect a week later. Some guys switched shows. Yep. We're still going through the process of some of the SmackDown guys are fighting on the Raw pay-per-view this Sunday Payback. So it's all a little bit confusing right now.
But I don't think it's a Raw pay-per-view or a SmackDown. I think it's just a brand all pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's just a regular, WWE pay-per-view. They're still billing it as a Raw pay-per-view, but it doesn't make any sense. Regardless, I think it'll be a good show. I thought the House of Horrors match was going to be for a WWE Championship match.
Which it's not now.
But now they made it not a title match. What the fuck? You know, how are they going to list it as a championship match a couple weeks ago, and now they're saying that it's not a title match?
Because Vince McMahon.
So are they going to let Bray Wyatt get the W here and go over Randy Orton?
I would say probably.
Probably in his own match.
Exactly, just like the Dead Man.
Yes,
he had his own match.
And some superstars have, and they've had their own gimmick matches, and they've been very successful. You got the casket match with the Undertaker, and some other ones. I like the Punjabi prison match that we saw 10 years ago, and that was like Great Khali's like steel cage Hell in a Cell match, but it was all in bamboo sticks from India, and it was pretty fucking cool. I wouldn't mind seeing Jinder Mahal and Randy Orton in one of those in a couple months.
That'd be tight.
You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was very creative. They beat the shit out of each other with the bamboo, and one time Batista was fighting Great Khali, and Batista jumped from, it was like a cage, and then it was like a bigger cage, like Hell in a Cell size, all out of bamboo. And
it was intense.
You had to escape to get the victory, and Batista was on the inner cage hanging, and Khali was trying to escape on the outer cage. And Batista jumped like 8 feet and started beating the shit out of Khali on the bigger cage. It was just really cool. Check that out on WWE Network. I'm trying to remember what pay-per-view that was. I'm thinking Great American Bash 2007. Or no, it wasn't that. It was in 2007. I know that.
So why don't you look it up and you could...
Yeah, it might have been... It might have been
below.
Yeah, it might have been No Mercy. But back when they had... That was a... they were fighting on the SmackDown brand there. So anyway, what happened here on SmackDown Live? We found out for days now that Shinsuke Nakamura was going to kick off SmackDown Live as soon as it starts. As you know, since they debuted Shinsuke the night after WrestleMania 33, they've been having him do just bullshit. He comes out and does that fucking kick-ass entrance with that violin music that, everybody loves. You know what I mean? And just fucking hit that tune. And Shinsuke's coming out, and they haven't had him do shit on WWE TV yet on the main roster. So the rumor is that he's going to be fighting at the Backlash pay-per-view, the first SmackDown branded pay-per-view in May, after WrestleMania, and it's going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura. They've been fighting on dark matches, which are the matches that happen after Raw or after SmackDown goes off the air, and they want to give you guys a good match before you go home. For everybody in attendance there, they get to see it, but it's not on TV. So Shinsuke Nakamura and Dolph Ziggler are putting on a little bit of a program right now. Shinsuke Nakamura was supposed to get interviewed today when SmackDown started, and then Dolph Ziggler came out, started to insult Shinsuke about how nobody can speak Japanese. We don't know what he's saying. Nobody likes him. Everybody's there to see Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler's a future Hall of Famer. He was just acting real cocky and arrogant, just a fucking asshole. And then Shinsuke Nakamura, I forgot what he called him. He called him like a pussy, or not pussy, but what did he call him? Like a punk, or an asshole, or I can't remember the exact, name. But Dolph Ziggler got pissed. Shinsuke then hit the motherfucker with a reverse exploder suplex and was getting ready, lining him up for a Kinshasa. And then Dolph Ziggler, backed his way out of the ring and got up the fucking stage.
That's when I walked in, 7C.
Yeah, you were busy at McDonald's.
That's right.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Right.
Them fries are the bomb. I love them.
Them fucking fries.
And you gotta have that McDonald's salt, dude, when you get the fucking fries, man. It's just a special fucking thing. But we're done about the food talk. I'm gonna get hungry here. After that, they started us out with a match that we all wanted to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A match that we've been looking forward to now for 2 days. I saw WWE.com was advertising it. And we got AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin.
Yep.
And that's a main event, caliber match.
And they're making it the first match.
Yeah, they have it the first match, right after, 10 minutes after the opening. But anyway, AJ and Baron Corbin, they put on a good match in the ring. AJ's phenomenal. He's going to make anybody look good in the ring. Baron Corbin's coming out with that lone wolf entrance. He's badass. He's got one of the best finishing moves in the business.
Mm-hmm.
WWE is definitely pushing him, but they're not pushing him to the moon. You know what I mean? He hasn't won a title yet. He did win the Battle Royal a year ago at WrestleMania 32, but they haven't shot him to the stars yet. For some reason, the rumor is he's got big things coming. He's going to fight Randy Orton later in the year for the WWE Championship. So Baron Corbin is definitely on the way up.
That's good.
You know what I mean? I thought it was definitely a good match they put on tonight. And AJ Styles obviously getting pushed as a good guy now.
Yeah.
As a face, and he's selling fucking hell of a merchandise,
yeah, a ridiculous amount of merch.
Yes, absolutely. He's phenomenal.
He is
And
phenomenal.
what more can you say about him? It was a pretty cool match. You had Baron Corbin do some of his spots. He didn't do the end of days, but he did a lot of his spots in the ring. And AJ Styles, he didn't do a 450 in there, but he ended up getting a victory in a roll-up when Baron Corbin was going for a power bomb, and then AJ Styles rolled him up.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, for the victory. But that happened right after Kevin Owens was outside commentating as a guest commentator with JBL and the other guys. And Kevin Owens was just great on the mic, on commentary. He just plays such a good asshole. So SmackDown Live, they're definitely, pushing Kevin Owens here. And it looks like Kevin Owens and AJ Styles are going to be on a collision course for Backlash in May, because Kevin Owens tried to stop. AJ was trying to win the match with a phenomenal forearm and hit Baron Corbin in the middle of the ring with it. And while AJ was trying to go up, Kevin Owens tried to grab his legs and distract him.
Kevin
and then
Owens got kicked in the face.
AJ Styles kicked that motherfucker right in the face. And then AJ Styles went back in the ring. That's when Baron Corbin went for that power bomb. And then AJ Styles got the roll up for the cheap victory. Well, it wasn't cheap victory, but he got the roll up for,
exactly.
We didn't see no 450 or no phenomenal forearms. So, but you got AJ on TV. It was a good match for, being the first time that we've seen him fight on TV. And they left a lot to look forward to if they continue this feud in the future.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They didn't give it all away tonight.
No.
You know what I mean? They didn't give us the best match they could. So after that, we've also been getting advertisements that SmackDown Live was having the first ever tag team Beat the Clock challenge to determine the number one contenders for Backlash against the Usos. And you had the Ascension, you had Breezango, you had American Alpha, and then you had the Colognes, Primo and Epico. And the first match was American Alpha and the Colognes.
Yep.
And, American Alpha, they got drafted over to SmackDown Live.
They need...
Yeah, we've talked about it before, I think last week. They need something to spice the American Alpha up. They're definitely great in-ring workers, but they really haven't had an opportunity to show any personality.
No.
But one of the big parts for me in being a wrestling fan is, the entrance isn't everything to me. But if somebody has, a cool entrance that hypes you up a little bit,
Excuse me.
you know what I mean? That increases, that character. You know what I mean? It's just truly that. You know, it's just simply that. But American Alpha and the Colognes had a good in-ring match. You know, the Colognes came out with a totally different gimmick. They're not selling timeshares anymore on Raw.
No bullshit.
They're coming to fucking wrestle on SmackDown Live. They both are wearing fucking tights all the way down to the ankles.
And they match.
Yeah, and they matched. And, you know, these guys can go in the ring, you know what I mean? They've had a few gimmicks. We've talked about it before over the years under WWE's umbrella, and nothing has really worked out for them. They haven't been tag team champions or anything like that.
But I think this will work for them.
Well, they're on SmackDown Live. Yeah. And, you know, in the tag team division, you got guys that can wrestle. You know what I mean? All are good wrestling quality teams. They just aren't flashy like Enzo and Cass and stuff like that. You do have the New Day that are coming soon to SmackDown Live with a buffet of fucking bootios. Wasn't that enough when we saw Big E fucking pouring cereal on children? Bootios with a big ass spoon and pouring it on children. Now we got to see a fucking buffet of bootios. Unfucking-believable. Hey, the kids would love it.
If Bootios is
fucking selling out, man.
Yeah.
Selling out.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, they fucking makes money to fucking keep doing it. Right. But just like I say, WWE fucking drive something into the fucking ground. I don't want to see these New Day pop singers. I do not want to see them. Did you see them? They look terrible. It was like sour punch and all this other lemon, lime. And it looked fucking terrible. You know what I'm saying? At least bring the fucking WWE ice creams back from the 80s. You know,
by the way, this is just a thought that's coming to mind. Good job last night on calling people out on their shit.
I tried to at the end of it because I'm tired of watching fucking reviews of, you know, WWE Raw, SmackDowns, and pay-per-views, and all people want to do is shit on the show and say all this fucking terrible shit.
And you could say that we're shitting on the show, but I don't think we are. We're not saying...
No, we're not saying that we hate WWE and everybody hates it. We're just, you know, we love it. We like the product, or else we wouldn't be watching it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But we want them to improve it in different ways, and everybody, like we've talked about, everybody's got their own opinion. Everybody has different likes and dislikes. And if I don't like somebody, maybe you will, or the next guy will. Exactly. And that's just the way it is. So you can't always get what you want. There's a Rolling Stone song. You can't always get what you want.
Exactly.
And WWE has, you know, lived on that, you know, for 30 years under Vince McMahon, because Vince McMahon almost gives you what you want. Not totally, not every little thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Just that little bit that you want, you're not going to get.
Yeah, it keeps you coming back for more. And, you know, WWE is a worldwide business. And business decisions are made as well, because you got all these different cultures, you got all these different ethnicities, and people like wrestling all around the world. There's 7 billion fucking people, so it's just not us that are watching, so they have to please a crowd, a very, you know, diverse crowd.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'm tired of motherfuckers calling WWE out and saying Raw has AIDS and all this other fucking crazy, obnoxious shit. That's just fucking that's fucking garbage. And fucking be real, and be real about the fucking review, and tell us what you liked and what you didn't like. You know what I mean? And fucking be a fan, because you know you're going to go to the shows, and you know you're going to fucking keep doing the reviews, and watching other people's fucking reviews, and buying merchandise and everything else. But you're going to say some terrible shit about WWE and just fucking be punks. So we're here to give you guys honest fucking reviews, because we are wrestling fans, and we know quality wrestling, because we've been watching it our whole lives. And we've got some good ideas. We've called out fucking many times over the years about the future, what we think is going to happen, and then it happens. So we're going to be giving you guys some of that from time to time. You know what I mean? Exactly. So anyway, let's go back to the review.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? American Alpha and the Colognes had a decent little wrestling match.
Yep.
The Colognes got this new finisher that they went for, which is like a powerbomb into a backstabber. But then Jason Jordan came in and stopped that from happening to Chad Gable. And then they got him in, Chad Gable and Jason Jordan got Epico in the Grand Amplitude backdrop alley-oop in midair and got him for the fucking 3. And it was like at 5 minutes and 30 seconds, right? That's what the time was. And, you know, the two teams, Breezango and then the Ascension later in the night, would have to meet that time in order to become #1 contenders for the Usos tag team titles at Backlash. But after that, we saw a statement from Rusev. They showed on TV. Machka.
Machka.
Yeah, Rusev's fucking back. And I told you guys, he's got talent. You've seen it a few years ago when he was holding the U.S. title. Had a great run with it for 8 months or something like that. And, they started to have him be champion again. He got another run. And they just fed him to John Cena and then Roman Reigns. He lost his luster. He was tag teaming with Jinder Mahal on Raw. And, he's going to the land of opportunity, Rusev is. And he's been hurt. He had to have shoulder surgery, I believe. So he's just recovering from his injury. And we found out that Rusev came on and said the reason he hasn't been on SmackDown is not because of his injury. He didn't say anything about that. He said that he hates the general manager of SmackDown Live, Daniel Bryan, and then he hates Shane McMahon, the commissioner of SmackDown Live, so that's why he hasn't been on. And he said that if he doesn't get a title match at WWE Money in the Bank in June,
he's moving.
Rusev is done. He's going back home to fucking Bulgaria. He's taking the fucking boots. He's going home. He's taking that ball and going home. That's what Rusev said. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen there. I told you Rusev's a fucking main event talent against guys like Sami Zayn, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura. There's some good matches. AJ Styles. There's some good matches we can see with Rusev being a heel on SmackDown Live. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Rusev come back in 6 to 8 weeks. And definitely, he's just got the total package. He's got the submission moves. He's lethal with his fucking feet. He's got the hottest women in WWE as his wife, Lana. And I've always liked Rusev. I think they just need to get him back on track. A title match could probably do that at Money in the Bank.
Good.
After that, we got Randy Orton versus Eric Rowan.
So it's a good match.
It's a decent match. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper are both on SmackDown Live. They didn't get moved with Bray Wyatt to Raw. And now you have Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are basically, just wandering around SmackDown Live, getting matches here and there. And we didn't see no Luke Harper tonight, but Eric Rowan had a big-time match against Randy Orton. And Eric Rowan's got that new Wicked Sheep mask with, like, a gas mask and sheep 2-in-1. It's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, yeah,
Eric Rowan ended up getting hit with a kendo stick a few times by Randy Orton. Randy Orton fucking put him through a table, hit him with a kendo stick on the ring apron, and then Eric Rowan fell through a table.
Off, yeah.
Then you saw Eric Rowan beat the hell out of Randy Orton with steel steps.
Oh.
After that, Eric Rowan set a steel chair in the corner turnbuckle, in between the corner turnbuckles, and was going to throw Randy Orton into it. And Randy got right in front of the chair and he stopped himself. And then Eric Rowan ran right behind him and fucking got thrown right into the fucking steel chair. And then Randy Orton was just ready to go. I liked how he did this,
Yep.
And then he went for that RKO. And hit Eric Rowan with an RKO out of nowhere. And it was a 1-2-3.
Yeah, and that one was over.
Yeah. It was a no DQ match. I like how SmackDown Live, they keep telling you every week, they give you a few matches that they're doing. They advertise it on WWE.com.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why doesn't Raw do that? Why doesn't Raw hype me up on Friday or Saturday and say, hey, we got a match coming on Monday. Tell all your friends so you'll be excited. No, we don't ever get that.
Never.
We find nothing out about Raw. You got to watch it, and then you got to sit through 3 hours to see, an hour of good television.
Maybe 2.
Hour and a half.
Okay.
But after that, who was it? Jinder Mahal came out, the number 1 contender for the WWE Championship against Randy Orton at Backlash in May.
Just talking all shit.
Yeah, Jinder Mahal came out, talking about his Indian heritage, he's being from India, and the culture that he comes from, and all this stuff. Randy Orton wasn't happy to hear about any of it. Jinder Mahal then tried to go for a right hand on Randy Orton. Randy Orton blocked it, threw him down on his ass. Randy Orton was getting ready to get him on that middle rope and put him in that DDT right on the mat. And out of nowhere, the Bollywood boys, the Singh brothers from India, came out to help Jinder Mahal once again this week. Grabbed Randy Orton's legs. They beat up Randy for a minute. Jinder Mahal got him up, hit him with a full Nelson power slam right in the middle of the ring on Randy Orton. Jinder Mahal. They stole the WWE Championship. They're taking it back to India.
They are.
Did you see the size of the fucking limo they got into?
Yeah.
I didn't even see Hogan and Flair in limos like that.
Never.
They had this big ass fucking Escalade fucking limo Hummer fucker. I don't know what it was. It was pretty sweet. And the Bollywood boys got...
It's as big as his house, I'm saying.
Yeah, it was
This
long.
house is quite big, too.
The Bollywood boys, the fucking assholes, they ran back into the limo, and Jinder Mahal was going through the sunroof, automatic sunroof. He was standing outside of it with that WWE Championship, saying that it's his and he's taking it back. He's taking it wherever the fuck he was going. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? We know why Jinder Mahal is the #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
We're not going to say
You know, we don't like it.
Yeah.
But it was a business decision to put Jinder Mahal as the #1 contender. I'm curious to see if WWE is going to give him the fucking title and let him run with it.
I think they will.
They might do it because they've been putting so much importance on the United States title on SmackDown Live here over the last few weeks with AJ Styles and Kevin Owens and all these main event guys fighting for the rights to, you know, wrestle for the U.S. title. They're making the U.S. title such a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe they are going to give Jinder Mahal the title and let him run with it for a month or two.
I think so.
You know, all of us fans, we always talk about opportunity, and we want more wrestlers to have opportunity. WWE's made all these stars over the last year, giving AJ Styles a title run, giving Kevin Owens, Finn Balor won the Universal Championship, and then, you know, got injured. You had Goldberg, you had
Brock.
You had Bray Wyatt, you had Brock Lesnar. You have all these guys that have been made champions since the brand split here, and, you know, are we going to see another one with Jinder Mahal?
I like it.
You know, Jinder Mahal, you know, with his Indian heritage, in the culture over there, they've got over 1.5 million people, and WWE is venturing into India even more now, and they need that face of India, and they've got it in Jinder Mahal. He's apparently worked his ass off around the globe to get his name back known, and I'm curious to see what WWE is going to do. I don't think he's ready for the title yet. But let's see what he does first. I want to see him in the ring in a big-time match against Randy Orton, and I want to see him put on a good wrestling match. After that, we had the other Beat the Clock challenge. We had Breezango versus Ascension. And what more can you say? You got Breezango and the Ascension. They fought for 2 minutes. I fucking missed it. What happened, Mike?
Breezango won.
Yeah, I think we watched the replay. Breezango won in like 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
46 seconds or something.
Tyler Breeze hit Connor right in the face with that super kick.
And then Fandango.
Gave him a Falcon's Arrow.
Yep.
And got the 3 count. Yep. They were shocked as hell that they won.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? That was pretty funny. Finally, Tyler Breeze and Fandango getting something to do on SmackDown Live. They're now #1 contenders for the Usos Championships of the SmackDown Tag Team Division. They're going to fight at Backlash. Breezango, the Usos. We'll see what happens. It should be a good match.
I think so.
You know, Tyler Breeze and Fandango both wrestled in NXT, and we're both good quality wrestlers. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I'd like to see them have a little bit.
Their gimmick is gay, dude.
Yeah, it is gay. It's not as gay as Billy and Chucky, though.
No.
15 years ago. With
that was like
that was gay.
That was like fat gay.
Yeah, that was But Breezango, they've got this weird, crazy gimmick. You know, they look like just a couple police sailors or something like they're out.
Who the fuck knows?
You know, yeah, I don't know. It should be a fun match. The main event was Naomi and Charlotte, and we talked about it last week. I thought Charlotte, you know, she's obviously the alpha male of the WWE Women's Division, Raw and SmackDown. She's just flat out the best. Best athlete, the best performer. She has it all. She's got the namesake with Ric Flair, the fucking robes. She does it all.
She has the face.
Naomi has, you know, worked so hard to become 2-time WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. And I thought they were going to have her lose the title tonight to Charlotte.
I thought so too, but
You
they
know,
fucked it up.
Main event of SmackDown Live.
And all of a sudden, they just beat the shit out of her.
Yeah. You had Naomi and Charlotte. They didn't put on the best match. I mean, the girls hadn't had an opportunity on house shows to really learn each other's craft and learn about one another inside the ring. So they didn't put on the best match. They were a little bit, timing was a little bit off, but overall it was a decent match. It ended up getting broken up when Natalya brought out her fucking new, just the women of SmackDown Live other than Becky Lynch. Tamina Snuka, Carmella, Natalya came out, and they beat the shit out of Charlotte and Naomi. And that's just what happened. And that's how they ended the show. The women's championship match ended abruptly. I didn't like how they ended SmackDown Live.
I don't like it either.
You wanted to give it like a 4 or 5 overall, the show, because of the women's championship match. I mean, just because I thought that the way they laid out the matches, the match order, was all fucked up on SmackDown Live tonight.
I thought so too.
You know, Corbin and AJ should have main evented the show, and then you should have had Naomi and Charlotte
to open the show.
Yeah, right after that opening segment with Shinsuke. But WWE, they want to push these women, no matter if it's a good match or not. Apparently now, you know, it doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
It doesn't, but
it's WWE. What can you do?
Exactly.
You know, so
we're not complaining or anything, like, you know.
Yeah, we're just telling WWE. We're telling you guys what we thought they could have done to improve the show and how it could have been better. We're not going to say that Raw sucks dick or it's fucking SmackDown is fucking, a mother's fucking cunt or something like that. We're not going to say that about fucking SmackDown Live and Raw because we're fans. We've always been fans. We've had good years and bad years with the fucking shows. You know what I'm saying? For real.
That's right, dude.
So, you know, bottom line is Super J and Mad Mike, we're going to be doing these fucking reviews every week. You guys better fucking be watching. Hit that share button. Like and comment below. We're over 1,000 strong. We do action figure matches. We do the reviews of Raw, SmackDown's pay-per-views. Also, the best action figure collection, the coolest LED stage, the best accessories. We're WWE super fans, and we know you guys are too. Thanks a lot for letting us talk to you guys here today on the SmackDown Live. We're going to be improving each week. And just bear with us. We're going to be doing some awesome shows for you guys. And we'll see you guys later. Much love to all of our subscribers. 1,008 strong. Super J and Mad Mike. The Wrestle Cave. Peace the fuck out.